reduce belly fat? If there's one question I get on an almost daily or hourly basis is how to reduce my belly fat, what are the best exercises I can do or the best foods I can eat or the best thing I can buy from the internet to help me reduce belly fat? Don't worry, I'm gonna answer all your questions quickly as possible in this video today. I'm gonna quickly break down how to reduce belly fat, can you spot reduce belly fat, the cortisol hormone, and how it directly relates to belly fat storage, and what you can do to decrease your cortisol levels to reduce stubborn belly fat. And I'm gonna give you some simple tips of what you can start doing today to begin to reduce belly fat. I promise it's not a magic pill or something you have to buy from the internet to strap around your waist. But before we dive right in, of course, if you're new here, make sure you subscribe to my channel, hit that bell to be notified because I have new videos coming out every single week to help you on your fitness and fat loss journey. I'm breaking down everything you need to know in the simplest form because I wanna do my part to abolish food guilt, meal plans, starving yourself, having to work out 9,000 hours a week to really get the results that you want. And if you're a returning subscriber, hi guys, welcome back. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. If this video is as helpful as all of my last ones, make sure you give it a like, share it with any of your friends that you think might want to hear this information. And of course, leave me a note in the comments below. I love to hear what you guys think and if these videos are helping you out. Okay, so let's dive right in. I want to start this video by just quickly breaking down some of the myths that are out there on the internet, and it's not your fault if you believe these things or if you have tried these things in the past, because look, I'm gonna do a quick YouTube search. So I'm going to search how to reduce belly fat. And let's take a look at the videos that come up. How to lose belly fat in one night with this diet. Lose belly fat in 3 days. No diet, no exercise, super fast. How to lose belly fat in 1 week at home with 3 simple steps. I drink this 3 times a day to lose belly fat fast. No diet, no exercise. 4.9 million views. You guys, this is what is wrong with the world. Mix the lemon with cinnamon and belly fat will be gone permanently. 2.6 million views. Drink 1 cup of this magic recipe to lose belly fat permanently. 1 million views. So I simply could have put a video on YouTube with one of these magic clickbait titles promising you belly fat loss in a week, promising you belly fat loss in 3 weeks by drinking a magic potion. But I'm not gonna do that. I wanna be the different one. I wanna give you guys the real, solid information that is gonna help you reduce your belly fat. I'm not promising magic belly fat loss overnight with no diet and no exercise. This is crazy to me that these videos have millions and millions of views because a lot of people don't know any better. And that is where I wanna come in and break through and try and get the real information out there. I am not trying to sell you anything. I just wanna help you because this is ridiculous. So first things first, can you spot reduce belly fat? No. If I do 1,000 crunches a day, it doesn't mean I'm going to reduce belly fat. If I drink a magic potion, it doesn't mean I'm going to magically lose fat only from my belly. You cannot spot reduce. If you do more tricep extensions, it doesn't mean you're going to lose all the fat from the back of your arms. So that's the first thing I want to get across in this video. Often belly fat is related directly to hormones. There is some kind of hormonal imbalance causing your body to store more body fat in specific areas. So some women store more body fat in their hips and their bum and their thighs. Some women store more body fat in their stomach and their lower back or love handle area, some more in their arms. It all depends on you and your specific body type. But often belly fat is directly related to the hormone cortisol. Now, cortisol is actually the stress hormone. And if you have higher levels of cortisol in your body, it is going to be much harder to reduce your belly fat because the cortisol hormone directly relates to belly fat storage. So how do you know if your cortisol levels are high? Some of the most common signs of high cortisol levels are weight gain. So most likely in the stomach, upper back, face area. Fatigue and muscle weakness. So you're feeling drained and tired all the time. You don't feel as strong, possibly getting sick a lot, possibly thinning hair. These are some of the signs that you might have higher cortisol levels, or specifically if you've been eating right and exercising for quite some time and you're not actually seeing any results in the reduction of your belly fat, it's a possibility you might want to get your cortisol levels tested. And say you do have high cortisol levels, how do we now reduce those cortisol levels? So cortisol again is directly related to stress. So number one, sleep, rest. So making sure you are getting your 7 to 9 hours of sleep a night. I know it can be hard sometimes, but making sleep a priority will definitely help reduce your cortisol levels. Decreasing your stress, so doing something that will help relieve your stress, whether it's meditating, yoga. For me, it's weightlifting. I do feel that that is a reduction in stress. Going for a walk, listening to a podcast, or just letting your body rest. Another thing you can do is reduce your caffeine intake. Of course, if required, there are supplements you can also take, but I would talk to your doctor about that. Also, just eating a healthier diet. So getting rid of processed foods that are high in sugar, high in saturated fats, which of course is going to help with your reduction of fat loss anyway. We'll talk about that later. But eating more healthy, whole, nutrition-packed foods, and I talk all about micronutrients and macronutrients and the benefits of each for fat loss in this video right here. If you want to know more, I'll link that video in the description below. You can watch that next. Okay, so now let's look, how do we reduce belly fat? What is the way, if we can't spot reduce it, and we've already checked in on our cortisol levels and our cortisol levels are good, what else can we do to help reduce belly fat? Well, as I mentioned before, there is no diet, no magic food, no magic waist trainer, no magic machine that like jiggles your stomach. There is no magic exercise or workout that is going to help you reduce your belly fat, but these are the things you can do. First things first, you wanna make sure you're eating in a calorie deficit. So I talk all about this on my channel already. If you haven't checked out any of my calorie deficit videos, I'll link those in the description below if you wanna know what a calorie deficit is or how to calculate your own calorie deficit, because it is the major key if you are on a fat loss journey. In the end, fat loss does come down to calories in versus calories out. So we wanna make sure we're eating in a calorie deficit and exercising more. So again, eating less, but still enough to fuel your body. Go watch those videos, I'll tell you all about it. Do not eat less than 1,200 calories, please. And you wanna move more. So increasing our basal metabolic rate and total daily energy expenditure, so the more calorie burn throughout the day. Now, I'm not saying go and exercise 4 hours a day at the gym. Basically, if you are someone who does not move, you don't hit 10,000 steps, you don't even hit 5,000 steps a day, you just want to start increasing your step count. Of course, workouts are great. I'll talk about that in tip number 2, but you wanna make sure you're eating in a calorie deficit and you're moving more. That's tip number 1. Tip number 2, workouts. So you wanna make sure you are exercising. So what workouts are going to be the best and most beneficial to reduce your belly fat? Again, there isn't a magic exercise or workout, but strength training is a major key when you are looking to reduce your body fat percentage. So on a fat loss journey, especially if you're looking to reduce belly fat, you want to build lean muscle. If you are building lean muscle, you are increasing your basal metabolic rate. So that is the amount of calories you burn if you just laid in bed all day. So in the end, strength training is not only going to make you feel amazing, but increase your basal metabolic rate, which means you will burn more calories, again, which will increase that calorie deficit and which will in turn help reduce your belly fat. Other workouts that are great, a few times a week, walking is the most underrated fat loss exercise in the world. Literally just going for a walk. So getting your steps in, not only is it great for stress reduction, reducing your cortisol levels, but increasing that daily calorie burn. 30-minute walk, 15-minute walk before work, 15-minute walk after work, every little bit helps. So if you are currently someone who's not getting many steps in the day, if you take your step count from 2,000 a day to about 5,000 or 6,000 a day, that's gonna make a huge difference. That's probably an extra calorie burn of about 200 or 300 calories just from going outside and walking, or going to the gym and walking on the treadmill at a steady state, getting your heart rate up and getting your body moving. So steady state cardio is great, but I don't believe that you have to do steady state cardio, fasted cardio first thing in the morning, 7 days a week. Just a few times a week, make sure you're getting some steady state cardio in for at least about 30 minutes. High intensity interval training is great a few times a week. Again, you don't wanna be doing this every single day. HIIT training done properly is very, very intense and doesn't have to be done every day. But again, 1 to 2 times a week, incorporating high intensity interval training will help with body fat reduction when incorporated with your strength training and steady state cardio. And I know I said doing more ab exercises alone is not gonna help reduce your belly fat, but core training and abdominal training is so important in an overall strength and workout routine. So you should still be doing some core exercises and some abdominal exercises to build up the muscle. So of course that will help tighten up your stomach muscles. In the end, when you do reduce that belly fat, the stomach muscles will come through, and that's when you will start to get a little bit leaner in your midsection. So again, doing sit-ups alone is not gonna reduce that belly fat, but you should be incorporating some type of core training or abdominal training. I've got lots of follow along core workouts also already on my channel, completely free to follow along if you don't know what to do when it comes to core training. My third tip, decrease alcohol consumption, increase water intake. So yes, we all enjoy a nice drink once in a while, but let's be honest, if you are looking to reduce your belly fat or you are on a fitness journey and that is one of your specific goals, alcohol is just not gonna be your friend. Alcohol not only affects your hormones, but it also affects your metabolism, which will directly affect belly fat. So I'm not saying you can never drink again, but just try and decrease your alcohol consumption, 1 or 2 drinks a week and call it a day. Of course, if you avoid it completely, you are inevitably going to see better results, but that is on you. I'm just the messenger. Try your best to decrease that alcohol consumption and drink more water. You should be drinking at least half your body weight in ounces every day. I think a great start is minimum 2 to 2.5 liters a day of water. Not only is it gonna decrease bloating, keep your body energized, keep you hydrated, keep your body functioning better, but also help reduce your belly fat. So my last and final tip at reducing belly fat is eating foods that inhibit or reduce cortisol production. Pretty much less processed foods and more whole foods. So foods that are higher in vitamin B, foods high in omega-3 fatty acids, magnesium, protein, and of course gut healthy foods to decrease inflammation in your gut as well as boost your immune system. In the end, just focusing on trying to eat healthier, micronutrient and macronutrient rich foods, whole foods, less processed, reduce sugary beverages, so try not to drink your calories. Try to reduce simple carbohydrates like donuts and cake. I talk all about that in this carbohydrate video I posted last week. I'll link that in the description below. Not saying you can never have them, I'm just saying reduce. So there you go, guys. I wanted to keep that as simple and as easy to follow as possible. I really hope this was helpful. So again, just a quick overview, if you really want to reduce your belly fat, let's take a look at your lifestyle, how it directly correlates with your cortisol levels. We need to look at the hormones, and then we also need to look at your daily living. How much do you move? Are you strength training? What foods are you eating on a regular basis? Remember, in healthy balance, 80-20 rule, so 80% of the time minimum, you wanna be eating whole, unprocessed foods, decreasing your sugar intake, moving more, eating less, but not under 1,200 calories, keeping your stress levels low, drink your water, and of course, sleep. Get your rest. All of these things combined will in turn lead to reduction of belly fat. And most likely, if you're doing it this way versus drinking a magic potion that's gonna reduce your belly fat overnight, you're gonna keep it off. I don't know what happens. I've never tried that. Maybe I should do a video on drinking one of these magic potions, you guys, and do like a before and after, like the night before and the next morning. If you want me to do one of those videos, let me know in the comments below. I think that would be really fun. I'm more than happy to be your test bunny. So thanks for watching today, guys. If you're looking to get into strength training to help reduce your belly fat, but you don't know where to start, I've got a free 4-week workout calendar and healthy habits guide. I'll link that in the description below. If you're looking to go to the gym and start a strength training program that is progressive overload friendly, really start a body recomposition, I've got an 8-week beginner friendly strength training program for the gym. I'll also link that in the description below. Or if you want personalized workouts and you want me holding you accountable every single day, I also do online nutrition and fitness coaching. I'll link that in the description below as well, plus a few other free guides I created to help you guys on your fat loss journey. Again, give this video a like if you found it helpful, and I'll see you guys next week.